This is the legend of the Daisy Pond, that mystical, magical place that some call the Garden of Youth and Comfort. For here you can relax away all problems, all troubles, all cares. Here in the land of the Daisy Pond, you may breathe clear, revitalizing air. And here you can drink of the waters that cleanse and restore you. Just allow your great imagination to follow along as I guide you through the kingdom of the Daisy Pond. Use your imagination now. Let us test your imagination. Imagine that your strongest hand is stuck to wherever it is positioned right now. Imagine that. Act as if your hand is stuck in place. And if you were to try to move it, you'd find that you couldn't do it because you're acting as if it is stuck. You're imagining that it is stuck. Now, with your imagination in place, try to lift the hand. If you cannot move it, good. Then we know that your imagination is working well. If you can move it, then you're not acting as if it is stuck in place. If you did move it, then try again. But this time, imagine that you cannot move it. Use your imagination. Act as if it is stuck in place. Now, acting as if it is stuck in place, try to lift your hand, while acting as if you cannot. Now, you cannot lift your hand, that's good. You're using your imagination. If you cannot lift your hand when you're acting as if it's stuck in place, just act as if. Now act as if you can move your hand and lift it. Act as if it is no longer stuck and lift it. Fine. At this time, imagine that you're standing at the top of a stairway. There are 15 steps leading to a small hallway. At the end of the hallway is a large door. The door is closed. On the other side of that door is the Daisy Pond, your own personal relaxing place of contentment, satisfaction. The Daisy Pond has mystical restorative waters. Lush vegetation is all around the pond, as well as friendly animals, colorful birds, and beautiful friendly fish. The sky is always blue in the Daisy Pond, and there are many white fluffy clouds lazily drifting overhead. In the center of the warm blue-green water, you will see a large daisy. The daisy is large enough to lie in. When you project yourself into its center, you will imagine that you're lying in the center of a huge, soft daisy. You'll act as if you are actually in the soft, huge daisy. The Daisy Pond is your creation, and it will be whatever you wish it to be. It can be your greatest place of relaxation. Relax. You're now going to walk down the stairs, a step at a time, and slowly. Imagine that you're at the top step. Now step down to the 14th step. Now the 13th, the 12th, 11th, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now the bottom step, 1. Now walk to the end of the hall facing the large door that you note there. The door is quite large, made of carved wood. It has a brass doorknob. The door opens outward. Reach out and touch the doorknob, and the door will slowly open. Reach out, touch the doorknob. The door is opening. The door is open. And there in front of you is the pond, the daisy pond. Relax. Use your great imagination. Sense the blue-green waters. Sense the vegetation, the flowers, the trees, the friendly animals. Here and there, you may imagine a lily pad floating on the surface. Around the daisy pond is lush vegetation, beautiful flowers. Now focus your attention on the center of the pond. And there in the center is the daisy, magnificent, a large daisy growing about 10 feet high. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. At the count of 3, you will project yourself into the center of the comfortable, soft, fluffy daisy. 1, 2, 3. You are now in the center of the daisy. You're sitting in the center of the daisy. It's comfortable. You are very comfortable. You are very, very comfortable. Sense the blue sky, the occasional white cloud floating lazily by. Relax. Sit up. Look around you. Sense the lush green vegetation. You may see a friendly animal. Many animals. All friendly. There are giraffes here. See the giraffe over there. And there are llamas. There are placid cows chewing on their cud. There are horses. Many varieties of animals. Now look at the pond, the clear water. Ease yourself to the edge of the daisy. You're on one of the petals now. At the count of 3, ease yourself off the petal and slide into the water, the warm, buoyant, magical waters of the daisy pond. 1, 2, 3. Off the daisy and float downwards slowly. Here in the daisy pond, in the land of the mystical daisy pond, you can float downwards into the mystical, restorative waters of the daisy pond. And you can swim in this water. Everyone can swim here. This is your own private fountain of youth. Of course you can swim here. Float and swim for a while. If you like, you may swallow some of the water. It has healthful qualities. It has cleansing qualities. Relax. The magical water of the daisy pond can be mentally breathed. When you mentally take a breath of the waters, imagine it cleansing your circulatory system. Imagine it cleansing and purifying your entire system. Breathe the water. Feels wonderful as it cleanses the system. And now dive under the surface of the pond and swim underwater. Swim to the bottom, and if you like, you may play with any fish you might see. Remember, you can breathe this water. All the fish are friendly. They are your imaginary fish, as beautiful as you wish them to be. Now take a deep breath. Feel the water of the pond flow through your body. Feel the strength and energy enter your organs. Feel the water enter the very cells of your body. You feel better and better. You feel marvelous as the water enters your system to cleanse and relax you. Now you're totally relaxed. Relax and enjoy.